Day 25, folks. We have almost made it to day 30. It is day 25 of vibe coding until I buy my family a house. We are at $24,816 in annual recurring revenue. We've shipped the startup live on stream. Come on! I need you guys to wake up! Let's go! Type a W in the chat if you're awake. Take a second to type a W in the chat. Okay, good morning. Aaron Bills, legend, good morning. Brandon, absolute legend, good morning. David Kang, thank you for being here. You already know, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up? Come on, my people. Come on, my people. Today we have an absolute massive day. It's day 25 of vibe coding until I buy my family a house. We are going to the moon. We are currently at... Let me turn this music down. Good morning, Green Smoothie. Good morning, PTG Kyle. I already had a coffee. We are currently at $24,816 in annual recurring revenue. I'm sick to my stomach. I don't want to be here anymore. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to get serious. It's time for us to ship 10 times as fast as we were shipping. It's time for us to make 10 times the content we were making. It's time for us to be doing 10 times the creatine, 10 times the workouts, 10 times the pull-ups, 10 times the peptides, 10 times the testosterone. I need you guys to wake up! Max is alpha. He only drinks white monsters. Green Smoothie, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my God, guys. It's been a hell of a day. Pull up the Stripe revenue, please. Let's get a quick revenue check. Come on, guys. I need a quick revenue check. What? Let's run that back. Let's run that back one more time. Our little baby. My dad says, you look fucking good today, son. Let's go! Come on, I feel good. I'm looking good, but I'm feeling better, baby. Trigged Boy, good morning, how are you? We're at $2,220 in annual recurring revenue. We left the stream yesterday just under $2,000. Our little baby of a startup, our little baby CLIPPO, is working in the background, growing my audience on autopilot for me. Growing our annual recurring revenue on autopilot for me. We are spending hours a day shipping new features, building our community, sending out the most positive vibes and signals that you possibly can to the universe. I've already told you guys this. I don't care how many startups we have to ship. I don't care how good we have to make them. I don't care if I have to call up Jensen himself and get him in the stream with me. I don't care what I have to do. I'll start the OnlyFans. I'll start selling pictures of my feet on the internet. We're going to go to $250,000 in annual recurring revenue. We're going to buy my family a house. And it's going to happen one day at a time. I'm your newest YouTube member. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Wait, did I actually miss that? Did I seriously miss that? Oh, he's my newest YouTube member! Let's go! Whoa! 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 I was not expecting that to be so crazy. Whoa! Okay. Okay, guys, I was not expecting that to be so crazy. Holy shit. Hold on 1 second. Guys, guys, I was really not expecting that to be that crazy. Holy shit. Could you guys hear how loud that was? Holy shit. Let's go today. Guys, if you don't like the stream, sub to the channel and join the Discord after that. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's... I'm actually like shaking after that. That was a loud, it was, I don't know if you guys could feel or hear how loud that was in here, but it was like, boom. Glad we were starting off on this level, only going up from here. Hell yes. Humble says, bro, you basically firebombed yourself. Man is going to have them on speed dial from here on out. Oh man, I just know I'm getting a call from the neighbor. Excuse me, Max. It sounds like there's somebody screaming in your basement. Is there somebody screaming in your basement right now? No. That's not what that is. No, there's nobody screaming in my basement right now. Brandon, thank you so much for the sub. I hope that, for the member, for joining the Blade Gang, but guys, I can't do one of those every time somebody joins today. We're gonna have to figure out something that's a little bit less than that, because that literally was like a gunshot in my basement. So yeah, they're gonna do health check for sure. I thought it would be an overlay. Hey, we're analog. We're analog. So guys, I had the overlay yesterday. But remember the stream kept crashing? I deleted the overlay because I was thinking that the overlay was causing the stream to crash, but it ended up being whisper flow. So now I have to go back in and reset up the overlay because this is going to be a whole new thing. Brandon says, I thought it would be an overlay. I didn't think you were going to blast that off. Reality kicking in. They're going to find them in the basement now that it sounds like gunshots are over there. Guys, I just need you to understand that is the level of energy that we're on right now, okay? We're taking things to a higher level that people... What's the goals today? Go to the goal screen, please. All right. Today's goals: finish the stream fit. Add face tracking to CLIPPO. And then our final goal is a 2-hour stream today. I'd like to remind you that we are on day 25. We have $24,816 in recurring revenue. And we are on a mission to get to $250,000 so that we can buy our family house. Geez, sounds like I missed something crazy. No, nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. We're all just relaxing here this morning. We have a relaxing start to our stream. I think that's the best way to do things. Okay. let me get this off of the dealio. And then let's grab a new ghosty window. And I really don't want to wait, guys. I want to jump straight into things. If you can break down the new 2K from Stripe, and is it added to the annual recurring revenue? Yes, it is. The new 2K is added to the annual recurring revenue. This is purely from CLIPPO, guys. This is purely from CLIPPO. Okay. So yesterday, a few of you who were here will remember that we had somebody come into the stream and say, "Hey, bro, like you're at $200 and something in monthly recurring revenue," and I said, "No, I'm not. I'm at 180 or something like that." He was correct. We had two people sign up yesterday. I thought that we only had one person sign up yesterday, so now I think we're at 5 CLIPPO subs. And and we are at $2,220 in annual recurring revenue. Quick Claw is still heavily on the decline. I actually had a small chat with somebody much smarter than myself on X, who came in and said, he basically just said, "I don't think you should let Quick Claw die." And I tend to agree with him. We put a ton of effort into it. So I think that probably one day a week moving forward here, we will be adding features and doing our best to add some agentic marketing to Quick Claw so that we do not let that die. And for those of you that are newer here and don't know about Quick Claw, Quick Claw is the last iPhone app that I shipped. Sorry guys. Quick Claw is the last iPhone app that I shipped, and it really took off. It went from $0 to $7,200 in monthly recurring revenue in 7 days. We literally had a peak of 7,500 users at one point. Yeah, so this was an amazing app. We made a ton of money from it, but it almost took everything from me. Like, I was up 24/7 doing support on this. You got to imagine how difficult. I basically gave everyone's grandmother the ability to have an OpenClaw agent on their iPhone. All right. I you know that meme where the guy is handing an AK-47 over to a monkey, to a chimpanzee? I'm not calling your grandmother a chimpanzee, but I'm just saying, like, I gave the most powerful AI assistant that can break in a second to an incredibly non-technical user through an iPhone app. So it was 24/7 customer support. I was up, literally, I'd be up till 12 a.m. and then I'd wake up at 3 a.m. and go back to customer support. And so the churn hit me like insane. The 30-day churn hit me insane. Then OpenClaw started dying, the hype around it. So that's why when people come in, they're like, "Why is the annual recurring revenue going down?" Guys, it's going down because we're losing users on Quick Claw. Okay, on Quick Claw, what are your API costs? So if I did hosting through Vercel or something like that, my costs on Quick Claw would have been 72 times higher than what they were now. So everyone in the world that tried to copy Quick Claw, they went straight to Vercel. And then they realized it's completely unprofitable. So because I went out and I found the Mac Daddy server that you can possibly find, and I set up Docker myself, I set up all the processes by myself, okay, that I didn't know how to do. I saved a ton of money on server costs. Then my first mistake that I made was I gave everybody Sonnet 4.5 from Anthropic. So I started spending hundreds of dollars, which was fine. I was still crazy profitable. I was making over $1,000 a day, and I was spending like $100 in API costs from Anthropic. Then I found Gemini Fast 3.1 preview, because they came out with the preview, guys. And for those of you that don't know, Gemini Gemini Flash Preview 3.1 is actually incredible. And it can handle agentic processes like OpenClaw. That brought my API costs down. Like legitimately it brought my API costs down to like $30 a day. So at one point in time, it was making like anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a day. And I was spending $20 a day on $20 to $30 a day on API costs. And then I was spending, it was like $200 a month for the server. So the reason why I was able to do that is because everybody in the world said that it was not possible. Okay. Everybody in the world said it was not possible. And I think that if a core principle of this community, of this stream, is that's where we find our opportunity, is when people in the tech world, on tech Twitter and all that, say it's not possible to do that. Because everything I've ever done, it's been, oh, that's not possible. When I made Talk Macros, that's another app that blew up. And was at, I don't know what its peak was, $2,000 in monthly recurring revenue. It was, oh, that's not possible to send a voice transcription to an LLM and have it log your food right away. The costs are going to be insane. The costs on that are legitimately almost nothing. Bro, $1,000 a day. Damn. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, the Gemini models are cheap for sure and reasonably powerful. I use Haiku for simple language transforms. I did try Haiku before I tried Gemini Flash Preview. This is when QuickClaw was popping off. And the problem with Haiku is it can't run OpenClaw. So Haiku is great for a single transaction. Like if you want to make an API call and have it give you something back, it's fantastic. But for it to run multiple steps in a agentic manner, Haiku cannot handle it. It would get one step into the thing. Like let's say you would say, go to this URL, download the image, then send the image over to Nano Banana, edit it, and then post it on Instagram for me. Haiku could never carry all those out. Versus Gemini Flash 3.1 Preview, absolutely could carry those out. It could take a grocery list, it could take an agenda of items, and just systematically go through it one at a time. And I got so lucky. I really got so lucky. Johnny, what's up? What's up? Are you checking in on the submissions that people put for what features they want? Yeah, since we only have 5 users right now on CLIPPO, are you talking about QuickClaw or are you talking about CLIPPO? Because CLIPPO, we don't have any submissions to the features board. We don't have any submissions on that. Yo, we absolutely make our own luck. We absolutely make our own luck. We absolutely do, guys. Sometimes, like, I feel like anything I've done well, it's always been like, people have been like, you cannot do that. Like, you just can't do that. And then anytime I hear that, there's something sick inside me that's like, I'm going to make it happen. I will make it happen. Like, we are going to do that then. Like, that's almost what I like to lean into. Like, even with CLIPPO, there's people telling me, like, the server costs on CLIPPO, you're going to be looking at $4,000 a month. Dude, CLIPPO is unbelievable. It's fast. It makes excellent clips. It blows up people's audiences. And it does not cost me thousands of dollars a month. Nowhere near that. Nowhere even in the same realm of thousands of dollars a month. At the height of QuickClaw, what was your monthly recurring revenue? I think it was just over $10,000. It was just over $10,000. It's a little bit shady. I'm going to be honest with you, because I had a $200 a month tier for QuickClaw. It's not shady at all. There's nothing shady about it. But if you look at Trust MMR, I think that my Trust MMR caps out at, I don't know, $8,000 in monthly recurring revenue. But I had power users that, since I couldn't ship an update to the App Store, I just allowed them to purchase extra credits through a Stripe link. So I don't know. There was probably 10 people that were on the $200 a month tier and would just keep re-upping $200 at a time. Which, that's another thing. When I shipped Quick Claw, people like made fun of me that I had a $200 a month tier on an iPhone app. If I didn't have that $200 a month tier, then I would have been shot. Like, people wanted multiple $200. I probably could have had a $1,000 a month tier for Quick Claw. Nice, dude. I love your hustle. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Star sign Max Play TV. All right, can we make Quick Claw scale with new options like pick your agent, Open Claw, Hermes, Kyle Sick app, whatever it leads to? This space moves so fast. Kyle, like, we're so dialed in. I think I might have wrote that down. I think I might have wrote down that exact thing somewhere. Is that I think that Quick Claw probably needs to transform into like Agent Commander. And that way there you can fire up a Cloudflare worker with Hermes or OpenClaw or whatever the new AI agent is of the day. And you can bring your own key and you can do OAuth through GPT-5.5. And then I think we have a real product there, guys. Like, I don't know. I think that could be a banger. The can't or won't work is jet fuel for making something happen. It honestly is. I can't even argue with that. I can't even argue with that. Yo, what are you cooking today? So we are going to, we're going to finish our StreamFit, which is the application that is going to be a lead magnet. Hold on, guys. It's going to be a lead magnet. Let's go! It's going to be a lead magnet for CLIPPO. And it's basically going to be a free app that people can install. And then they have the fitness tracker on their stream. Okay? That's how you add the fitness tracker in. So, what is star sign? I'm sorry, what is star sign? Did I miss a message from Brandon? Okay, sorry, Brandon. Brandon says member scene, trigger RGB light sequence, cue dance party music, new member Bruce Buffer style sound, name of member comes on screen. I mean, this is genius. This is genius. This is genius, and we need to make it happen today. I don't know if that's something that you guys want to see me do on stream, is set up the alerts, or that's probably something I'll do after stream. Felipe says, yes, there we go. I'm so dialed in. Humble says anything is possible these days, I think, feels that way. I wouldn't even say I think. I would just say anything is possible now. We are living in the craziest time ever where legitimately anything is possible. And that's why... No, he hasn't. Are you shitting me right now, Humble? You're kidding me right now. Hold on, guys. We have breaking news coming in right now. Oh my God. What? Oh my God. Personal update, I've joined Anthropic. I think the next few years at Frontier of LLMs will be especially formative. I'm very excited to join the team here and get back to R&D. I remain deeply passionate about education and plan to resume my work on it in time. Oh my God. So Claude joined forces with Cloudflare today, and they got Carpathy. Guys, Is it over? Are we in the end game now? Guys, are we in the end game right now? Do we need to get out of the permanent underclass immediately before we're trapped by it? This is a stream exclusive. Don't tell me that Anthropic got Cloudflare and Carpathy today. Holy shit. Ooh. This is like LeBron signs for GS. Yes. Anthropic first ChatGPT fight Mortal Kombat style. I mean, Green Smoothie, it has to happen. It has to happen. There has to be a UFC style gladiator fight between ChatGPT and Anthropic. I don't know what the format will be, but it's going to be insane. All right, Kyle says WLED plus stream. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, welcome to my project WLED, a fast and feature-rich implementation of ESP32 web server. Amazing. Amazing. We got to get to the Goose Farm ASAP. Oh my God, we have to. Let me tell you a little story about Betamax and versus VHS tapes. And the irony is that Beta was better and still died. Elon is just happy he didn't go work for Sam. Oh my God. This is really crazy. This is really crazy. I mean, I guess, guys, put it in chat right now. Like, who do you think is ahead right now? ChatGPT or Anthropic? Who do you think is ahead right now, ChatGPT or Anthropic? Who's winning right now? In a celebrity deathmatch style. I'm loving it. I freaking love it. I mock up, export as HTML, feed it into my AI, and scaffold it out from there with goal. What is Humble Loving? How am I missing something in my own chat? What is Humble Loving? XAI, since they will require GPT, is all I have been using the past week, and I have both pro plans. That's exactly how I feel right now, unfortunately. Claude gives more power out of the box to the user. 5.5 as a model is just more intelligent. Yep. Anthropic needs time to prove what it's done in the last few weeks is going to stick. I think you're absolutely right. XAI, since they will require Anthropic anyways. Oh my God. Hung, do you really think that Elon's going to acquire Anthropic? Is that really what you think? Remember, folks, get the exclusives here at MaxBlade. I'm loving Claude Design. We got to dive into Claude Design. Dude, why are you not sharing the Claude Design sauce with us in the Discord? We need the sauce shared with us for the Claude Design. I mean, I would love to get into it. I would love to get into it. I kind of like the other day when we were just flipping. I feel like that's a good workflow for this stream. I don't know. Maybe it makes you guys motion sick. Am I just out here making everybody motion sick with that? All right, Magic says, I'm realizing that this is a thing now. Vibe coding until I reach goal. Should I get in on the fun too? Absolutely. I don't see why you would not. Let's face, we just go from one to another with every announcement. Absolutely. You need them both now. Now you know why Elon is dropping Grok. Is he dropping Grok? What? Is he really dropping Grok? For the full zoom style, can we please figure out a way to do face tracking throughout the course of the entire for the full zoom style on CLIPPO? Could we do some sort of Python eye tracking or something like that to ensure that the full zoom stays on the person's face? Right now we're using Perceptron MK1 to do the 50-50 layout, and it's absolutely perfect. But would you agree that it might not be ideal for doing the face tracking throughout the video? Or am I wrong on that? I wonder what Anthropic's valuation is. I don't know. Insane. Thank you. Grok can't code for shit. Have you tried out Grok Heavy with their CLI tool? Because I feel like I heard the opposite. I thought that their CLI tool is pretty good right now, and then Elon said they have like a 1.5 trillion parameter model coming out with they injected Cursor's RL into it. They're doing RL reinforcement learning on Cursor's data, which I feel like that data is invaluable at this point. Like, I think Cursor's harness beat Anthropic. I think Cursor's harness beat Claude Code on 4.5 just because their data is so good. Perceptron MK1 sounds ideal for the high-level layout decisions. This should be 50-50. This person belongs on the left. This clip should use full zoom, etc. But keeping a full zoom crop locked onto a face throughout a moving video is a different problem. That's exactly what I thought. Grok is 100% ass at the moment. Okay. Hush, bush, hubba, lur. JB, what's up? What is up, JB? All right. I would probably not call it eye tracking unless you specifically need gaze direction. For CLIPPO's full zoom, you likely want face detection, landmark detection, tracking over time, crop smoothing, composition rules, and fallbacks. A good division of labor would be Perceptron MK1 decides the edit style, layout, active subject, and when to use full zoom. Python, OpenCV, MediaPipe, Retina Face, YOLO Face handles frame level face landmark tracking. FFmpeg render layer applies the smooth crop path. So no. All right. Here's what I think we do. Because right now we don't even have the Perceptron shipped yet. No, I think we do it all at once so that we keep the layout clean. Because if you guys weren't here yesterday, we did something that was absolutely mind-blowing, at least for me. We were able to go 50-50 And this is just like a demo of it. We were able to do send to Perceptron. And basically Perceptron was able to automatically put the 50/50 boxes in the right spots. Okay. So this means instead of doing this stupid classic layout, I mean, it's not stupid. It's really good. And it's worked amazing for me. Instead of just doing this layout, we have the ability to do this beautiful 50/50 layout and still have it fully automated. So I don't have to go in there and edit the clips myself. I can still just send it to Hermes and Hermes will make the clips. CLIPPO is $8 away from $2,000 in annual recurring revenue. We passed that. We passed that, guys. Let's go. But anyways, so it makes these really nice clips where it's 50/50 and it automatically decides where it is. I did totally miss that. Yes. Yeah. So this is amazing. I really like this. Python-based smart reframing face anchoring has to be solved with the library. Oh, okay. It's giving them to you. Never mind. Yes. All right. So that's good for 50/50. I want to do the same thing now for full zoom. Okay. So this is obviously not a good clip for full zoom, guys, right? Because if I do full zoom on this, it's stupid. A good clip for full zoom is this, something like this, right? Where I can go like this, and then I can go, oops, I can go here, and then you can see my ugly mug zoomed in. It took me legitimately 15 minutes to get my AirPod Maxes, which might be the worst technology Apple's ever released, compared to my setup here. It took me, okay. But the thing that I want to do is for clips where the face is moving, like this one, I want the full zoom to be able to stay tracked to my face. I have 1 week to build this device. It helps me track my finances. Which I'm not gonna lie, this is a very difficult problem to solve, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is a very difficult problem to solve. Here's how it's solved. Okay, guys, I just solved it in my head. Here's how it's solved. I just solved it just like that in my head. God, I'm so locked in today, guys. I can't even describe to you how locked in I am already. So the first tier, and I can't stand how small. Why is the text so small on this? All right, first tier is Perceptron. And it filters out where the video should go, okay? If it's a typical typical stream setup with like desktop plus face cam the whole time, Eric, what's up? Eric, good morning, good morning, good morning. If it's a typical stream setup with desktop and face cam, then it should do the 50/50. The 50/50 with Perceptron box location and sizes. And that's going to be a really common one. That one's going to be super common. Like if you go back through all my clips, a lot of them are this right here, where Perceptron's going to do an amazing job at turning it into 50/50 and setting up the boxes. Blizzkid, what is up? Blizzkid, what is up? Good morning, good morning. I mean, Perceptron's going to do an amazing job at setting up the boxes for this. Doesn't remember the box position. Like if I use full zoom, it should be default positioned where my face would be in the full face OBS scene, or does it reset each clip? It uses AI to figure out where the boxes should go. That's the whole point, my guy, my Aaron man. We're building it so that everything can be fully automatic, if you would like. Because the thing is I want to be able to still, I want to put fire clips out, but I want to still just be able to not edit them at all myself. Have my Hermes agent send the live stream to CLIPPO. I am harvesting 100,000 plus views a month, which is bringing me new people to my live stream. 50-50 looking so good. Thank you, Rachel. Welcome to the stream. Rachel, I don't know if you were here for it. I don't know if you were here for it this morning, but we did we did the confetti. I can't do it again, unfortunately. At some point, I will do the confetti when my dog's not in the house and when I don't fear that the neighbors are going to call the police on me. This thing was like a gunshot in my basement. I can't even believe it. Like if you go back in the stream to whatever point, you can see your confetti go off for your membership yesterday. And I'm not gonna lie, I have one that's 4 times the size of the one that went off earlier in the stream. Guys, it's literally... I can't even imagine how loud and... I will go back. What is little bro doing? What happens to the server music app idea from the other day? Listen, I'm going to do the server music app thing, whether you guys want me to do it or not. And there's no music involved, okay? I'm just stealing a user interface from a server app. All right, so if it's a traditional talking head clip, traditional talking head clip entire time with limited movement, then we do full zoom with face box from Perceptron. Ooh, MK1. Which means... And then everything else, legitimately everything else, is going to fall into classic. Which, for those of you that don't know, classic layout is just the layout that I've been doing currently. Which is just going to be this right here. 90% of men struggled with just the bar. Okay. Quantum, what is up? What is up? What is up? Yeah, Rachel, you got to see it. It's absolutely nuts. Perceptron is a new model that came out that can basically does a really good job at looking at video. And it's so strange because it came out like the day we started working on CLIPPO. Kev Show, right now we're building CLIPPO, which basically just takes my live stream and it chops it up into shorts and automatically schedules and posts them onto my YouTube. Okay. And so it has an MCP server and can be controlled by agents if you'd like. Meaning, like right now, what I do is when I'm done with my live stream, after I've done a 4-hour live stream or something like that, I will just send a chat off to my Hermes agent and I will say, send the live stream to CLIPPO. And then everything is done for me. It creates the clips and schedules and posts them to my YouTube. We are up over 1,300 subscribers in the last month. We are up over 130,000 views. We got monetized on YouTube. We are past 3,500 watch hours, and we basically started from zero. Bro, no lie, watching you inspired me to lock in, dude. Amazing, amazing. So I would not, like, yes, it is a video editor, but I am trying to get to the point where it is fully automated. Marketing and building an audience is hard enough, especially for solopreneurs. So I want CLIPPO to be that tool that is running 24/7 in the background and has your back. Nice. It will transcribe them and try to find the content that has the most interesting, I imagine, and then post those as shorts and short form videos. Absolutely. That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. So Kev, what we're building right now is currently this is the layout for all the clips that we make right here. It makes a hook at the top, captions at the bottom, and then it's landscape view in the middle right here. We have added an AI model called Perceptron, so I can send it off to Perceptron. It's going to automatically find the interesting part on the screen and my face. See these yellow box right here, guys? This yellow box right here is my face. This teal box right here is the interesting part on the screen. God, if one more person asks me how much stuff costs, I'm going to freak out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Perceptron is... No, it does matter. I'm sorry, guys. Perceptron is like... That's the whole point of it, is it's extremely cost efficient. I don't know exactly. It's extremely cost efficient. We'll be profitable. You can look it up on OpenRouter. So it generates this 50/50 for us. Automatically now. Those costs will be passed on to the users anyways. Absolutely. Thank you, Beard. Thank you. So guys, the way you look at it, don't ever let cost dictate the quality of your product. Okay? When it comes to making something insanely good, just keep going. This goes back to the Quick Claw thing, where people are like, you can't build that. It's going to cost an insane amount of money. It did, but I offered a $200 tier. And some people bought the $200 tier 5 times over in the same month. So don't ever let cost dictate whether or not you make something. Provide the highest. Don't say sorry, Diffuse. You're the man. I love you. I love you. Don't ever say sorry. All right. But don't ever let cost dictate whether or not you provide the highest possible quality. And the other thing that happens right now is the same thing that happened with Quick Claw, is everything starts expensive. And then 2 months down the road, somebody comes out with a version of the expensive thing you're doing for 100 times cheaper at the same quality. That's just the way these models work. They're so competitive. They have to. But unit economics. Listen. If this, let's say this was crazy expensive, I would have it built into the pricing. Like, I would have it built into the pricing so that if you want this automated, fully automated version that does the 50/50, you need the X membership. All love, brother. Half face, half B-roll is best. Most engaging way to present short form video. Also solve your problem of readjusting your aspect ratio. This way is the best. Yes, it absolutely is. Premium Plus. Yes. Thank you, Beard. Thank you, Beard, for being here. Thank you. Thank you so much, Beard. Thank you. All right, guys. All right. So, we have 50/50. I love it. I think this is where we start off with, guys, okay? So the first tier, it gets sent to Perceptron. This is the start point. Perceptron decides If it's traditional talking head clip, the entire clip through, that's very important. And I'll explain why right now. This clip is a talking head clip the entire way through, which means it can place the full zoom. Like, it'll place the full zoom exactly where my face is. Oh, wait, God damn it. This is not a... Hold on. Hold on. All right, this one is a full zoom the whole way through. So it can place that. It can place that and then leave that there for the entire clip, and that's totally fine. Am I using Quick Claw? No, I don't use Quick Claw right now. I use it for like just a couple of things, but not like on the stream coding. Honestly, honestly, this sounds ridiculous, but I mainly use it for protein tracking. What's your profit margin? Like, how much it costs you to produce 1 minute long short video, and what will it cost to users approximately? I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea. I have no idea. What we'll do, guys, is we'll do a full breakdown. Okay, not right now, but we'll do a full breakdown of the costs for you guys, because I know we're so hung up on the costs. But we'll do a full breakdown of the cost, and I assure you that we will find a excellent profit margin, because SaaS is super high profit margin. Hi, Dream. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. We will find an excellent profit margin. But first things first is we have to make it good. Like, if you're just only going to worry about cost, you're just going to have the shittiest product ever. I'm just going to say it, guys, okay? Listen to me. Listen to me. Tattoo this on the brain. If you're going to worry about costs this early on, you are going to have a dog shit product that nobody's going to use. Like when people said, oh, you're using Opus 4.7 to make the clips? That's crazy. When people said that, yeah, it's crazy, but I want the clips to be good clips. And they built my audience, and they built my stream up. Like if I did something different where I use some dog turd model to generate where to make the clips, maybe there's a world where it didn't build my audience. It posted terrible clips. I'm not building annual recurring revenue from CLIPPO. Instead of streaming to 50 people here, I'm streaming to 2 people. I'm depressed because nothing is moving forward. So it said, Quantum, what is up? I absolutely adore your goal. I absolutely adore you being here. Get users first, monetize second, blitz scaling. Let's go. Let's go. Add link and link the breakdown as a doc in the description. LOL. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Quantum, I set off this earlier in the stream. Okay, and I fully planned on setting another one off for you. You're going to have to go to the beginning of the stream and just trust me. This was like a gunshot in my basement. I can't even believe it. I legitimately can't believe it. So I fully planned on setting this off. For you today when you got here. You're just going to have to take my word for it that I can't do it. I just can't do it. Like, the police will come to my home. Like, maybe we go outside. I think maybe we go outside. I have an outdoor camera, and then I do this outdoor. This is too much. It's way too much. It's absolutely insane. Video in general chat, 1 minute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, please, Humble, thank you. Dude, this is why you're the GOAT. This is why you are the GOAT. Thank you so much, Humble. All right. If you're not in the Discord already, guys, join the Discord. Humble's going to post the video to it in the Discord. How many square feet will the house be? It'll be 4,500. Show us outside. All right, maybe we'll launch one off outside. Maybe we'll launch one off outside. We have to keep working, though. All right, so let's see. Let's add that right now. Let's just. That seems like a good starting point. I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm go. Okay, here's what I'm thinking right now. Is if Perceptron sees that the video is a talking head with limited head movement for the entire course of the video, then it just gives us the box to place the full zoom. So basically we have 50-50. We have full zoom if it's a talking head with limited head movement, so that the full zoom can stay tracking the head the entire length of the clip. And everything else falls into the classic category. Can you please grill me to make sure you understand totally what I'm getting at here? And I don't want you to change the 50-50 algorithm, everything that we have set up right now, because it's perfect. That's a 9.2 prompt right there, guys. I hate to say it that early in the stream. That's a 9.2 voice prompt. Haha, outdoor works for me. Save your hearing. It's not even hearing thing. It's a dog. It's the dogs. It's a dog, and it's too much. Live in general chat. Okay. Okay. I'm actually scared to watch it because of my reaction. Wait, no, is it? Okay. I'm gonna show it on stream. Sorry, guys. How do I get the download and then explosive moment? All right, here we go. Smoke. Let's bootstrap. You're an I love prompt terrorist. I actually am. Okay. What did you do with my clip? Why is it so framey? I'm just kidding, Quantum. I'm giving you a hard time. Oh, all right, one last time. I need you to know it was way more intense in the room here. It was way more intense in the room. All right, GPT-5.5. Because of the compression side. Oh, that, yeah. Oh, Discord does that. That's so annoying. If only we had some sort of clipping software. If only one of us was clipping. You have to play the end piece? Okay, hold on. If only one of us was building a clipping software. There's no sound. Oh, is this slow-mo? Did you make a slow-mo? Oh, no, it's not. Wow, okay. All right. Here's where I grill you. When you say limited head movement, do you mean face stays within a fixed crop the whole time? Face can drift slightly, but not enough to require active tracking. All right. Question number 1. Face can drift slightly, but not enough to require active tracking? Absolutely. It should stay relatively within the fixed full zoom crop. Question number 2 is the full zoom crop supposed to be static for the entire clip, or can it subtly move if needed? The full zoom crop will stay static the entire clip because we are only going to do the full zoom crop if Perceptron says that the head movement is limited and it is a like full screen talking head clip the entire time. All right, if the person leans forward / backwards, should full zoom still qualify, or does it scale, or does scale change disqualify it? For question number 3, it doesn't matter if the person leans forward or backwards. What happens if the video has one person speaking, but there are cuts between slightly different framings? Is that still full zoom or classic? As long as it stays within the limited head movement fixed crop, then it can be full zoom. Otherwise, it should be classic for question number 4. Question 5, it says, if there are 2 faces but only 1 speaker, should it ever qualify for full zoom? Absolutely not. Question 5, no. If there's 2 faces, it goes to classic. Should Perceptron output a single crop box, a face head box, or just a classification like full zoom safe equals true with another system queuing the box? For question 6, I don't know. I guess let's test out just like a single crop box for now. And then we can make sure that the full zoom, if it like sort of fits within the full zoom, if it's like hanging out a little bit on either side, that's fine. What should the fallback be if the clip starts stable, but later the face moves out of the crop? Classic for the whole clip. For question 7, then this clip, Perceptron should not qualify it for full zoom. It should just be classic. Does this decision happen per entire source video, per clip, or per segment inside a clip? Oh my God. This just happens per a rendered clip for question 8. When you say everything else falls into classic, does that include videos that would currently get 50-50? For question number 9, no. If Perceptron says that a video should go 50-50, if it's a classic like stream setup where you have the desktop and then you have like a webcam picture-in-picture, then that should still go to 50-50. Do not change that. All right, run it. Okay, guys, I just scrolled back on YouTube to watch it. Yeah, it was loud as fuck. Just joined to Max blowing a hydrogen bomb on his new desk. Zooming for speakers on multi-person podcasts might be a good idea eventually. Could use the same tool. Yes, I totally agree. Okay, guys. So we are not, Brandon said it was loud. I slowed it down for pure effect. You have to play that piece. Okay, what was he saying? So this is not the end state of we're just piecemealing right now. We're piecemealing. So I wanted to figure out the next step for full zoom, and this is the next step. I think 50-50 is in a fantastic spot. I want to figure out the next step for full zoom, and then we can keep going from there. This is going to get unreal. I'm telling you. I can already feel it. This is going to get unreal. It will be the best AI clipping software at the most affordable price with the least amount of user intervention. With 0 user intervention is what it will be. Because if you were not here for it, we already talked about how expensive all the other stuff is. It's off the charts. It's thousands of dollars to do the amount of clipping you would do in CLIPPO. The key constraint here I'm hearing is full zoom is not a tracking mode. It's a stable static crop mode that only gets used when clip is visually stable enough. Got it. I define it like this. Existing 50/50 detection stays first and untouched. If Perceptron says it's a desktop plus webcam stream setup, use 50/50 exactly as today. If it is not 50/50, evaluate the render clip for full zoom eligibility. Full zoom is allowed only when the clip is full screen talking head for the entire render clip. There is exactly one face. The face head stays inside one static crop for the whole clip. No active face tracking is needed. Leaning forward backwards is okay if the fixed crop still works. I think that we can do this all in one API call where it can either say 50/50 full zoom or classic. I don't think we need to gate it at 50/50 first. Okay, if not 50/50, then do we do full zoom? I think this can be one API call and it just returns back to us full zoom, classic, or 50/50. All right, guys. All right. Quantum says, go big or go home. I'm glad you scrolled back. Have you considered using SDK and agent harness to speed up the process? In what way? In what way, my friend? For long live videos, I think only YouTube link of that live video must be required to put in CLIPPO, right, sir? For long live videos, I think only YouTube link, or you just link your Hermes agent to CLIPPO, which is literally just pasting. Like it couldn't be any easier to link your Hermes agent to CLIPPO or Claude Code or Codex, whatever you want. Like you just copy and paste the prompt that it gives you. So like right here. This is the prompt. You just copy and paste this after you create a token. And then your Hermes agent can just check your YouTube, see if there's a new live stream, and then send it to CLIPPO. So yeah, like you can make new clips by just pasting it in there. The link in there. But honestly, I really want to get the user base to the point where they're just automating the entire process with an agent. And if that means we have to turn CLIPPO into an agent because people don't have their own agents, we'll do that too. I will do that too. Meaning like inside of settings, you could enable agentic mode and just, since it's linked to your YouTube anyways, every day it checks to see if there's a new live stream. See, Aaron, that's actually really good feedback. So I need to, which I've already added the onboarding. Once the onboarding goes live, that'll help a lot. But we need to do a better job of explaining the agent setup. And we can even have an agent built in, so people don't even have to have their own OpenClaw, Hermes, Claude Code, Codex, Claude Desktop, whatever. Like they could just enable agent mode, and then as soon as it sees that a live stream has been put up, it just clips it and schedules it. All right, yes, that makes sense. One API call can return one of 50/50, full zoom classic. I would not think of 50/50 first, then full zoom as requiring separate API calls. It can be a single classification. All right, let's build it. Okay, let's build it and start testing it. Come on now. I need GPT-5.5 to wake up. Opus Pro, Vizard AI, Clap app are your competitors. It's funny because I don't even see them as competitors, because if you were to do the clipping that you can do on CLIPPO, it would be thousands of dollars a month, guys. The $45 a month CLIPPO subscription is thousands of dollars of clipping from Opus Clips. I need to do a better job of exposing that. Like I really almost should just have a video on the landing page that goes in depth on this is what a month of clipping with CLIPPO costs. 30 hours, 30 stream hours. And then this is what a month of clipping on Opus Clips or any of the other ones cost. Because it's not even possible. Mad Boy says cap. You want to bet? You want to bet? Let's do it. Let's do it. We did this whole thing when I was making CLIPPO. This was like one of my reasons for wanting to make CLIPPO. All right, so this is yearly pricing, which is not even fair. So let's switch it to monthly pricing. All right, so $29 a month gets you 300 credits. 300 credits is 30 minutes. I mean, 300 credits is 300 minutes. So 300 divided by 60, we have to learn how to do math. Got to break into the non-technical influencer market. Yes, 100%. 100%. So it's $29 for 5 hours of clipping. Guys, 300 credits. 1 credit equals 1 minute of video processing. 300 credits. That is 5 hours. Okay? A lot of days I stream for 4 hours. So if I streamed Monday through Friday for 4 hours, four times 5 times 4, that's 80 hours. So 80 divided by 5 times 30. That's $480. It's $480 for their pro plan for me to do the clipping I do with CLIPPO right now. $480 a month. With Harness SDK, you can create a repeatable build, test, debug loop around each new feature for CLIPPO. It's predictable. Create a repeatable build, test, debug loop around learned at Google, changed my life. I am the loop. I am the loop. Guys, it's $480 a month. Does nobody care? All right, that is why I made CLIPPO, because that's insane. Okay, it's $45 for that same amount of clipping, 5 hours, 5 days a week, 5 hours, 7 days a week, every day, $45. Does CLIPPO allow you to paste a Twitch clip? Yes. I have not tested Twitch clips, but yes, it does. Yes, we should probably test that today. In theory, it can take it can take Twitch, Vimeo, YouTube, anything. Opus Pro claims it has 16 million users. Imagine you have to only find those users and make them aware about your product, which is awesome and low price too. Comparatively, you can convert 50% easily and start. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. I mean, there are people that have to be discouraged with this. What ID are you using? We're using Ghosty right now. We're using Ghosty right now. Eventually, we'll be using something else. Welcome to stream, Eric. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Send it to Perceptron. Oh, I didn't refresh the... Why am I like this? Oh, it did it anyways. It took me legitimately 15 minutes to get my AirPod Maxes, which might be the worst technology Apple's ever released, paired to my setup here. It took me legitimately 15 minutes to get my AirPod Maxes, which might be the worst technology Apple's ever released. Let's go! It did it! Let's go! Come on! Come on! You want full zoom? We got full zoom, baby! You want full zoom? We got full zoom! Let's go! It nailed it! You want full zoom? We got full zoom! Yes! Yes! Guys, we are building an absolute weapon. We are building a weapon. I need you to understand that we're building a weapon of marketing, of personal brand growth. This is a weapon. All right, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I'm so fired up right now, guys. What AI and IDE do you use? So we're using GPT-5.5 and Opus 4.7. We use Claude Code and we use... Guys, what else do we use? Oh, we use Codex. And we're using Ghosty for our IDE. Whose channel is that? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Ice55 says, what's the price for CLIPPO for 80 hours of video per month? Brother, you're not doing 80 hours of video. Are you kidding me right now? You're not doing 80 hours. Are you actually doing 80 hours? Are you really doing 80 hours? It's right on the site. It's right on the site. So right now we have 30 hours at $49 and we have 100 hours at $149. I don't know if it's going to stay like that. It might go up. We might charge more. That's why you need to lock in now. I'm doing... Oh, you little mad boy. All right, just rank CLIPPO to a few channels I'm close to. Can't wait to see this take off. Let's go, Smoke! So what is the pipeline of CLIPPO from raw video to shorts? What is the flow? You got to watch the entire VOD. We built the entire CLIPPO live on stream. You got to watch the entire VOD. I was asking because you estimated 8 hours of Opus clips. I realized I did that. That was actually not a fair comparison. Maybe I add some hours. Maybe I add some hours into the to the membership tiers. You want me to do that, guys? Maybe I add a couple hours in. It's still, even if you did my top tier, $149. It's $149 versus $480, brother. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? I need you to wake up! Aaron says, "Yup, let's add some hours in, baby." I gotta get my life together here, guys. Come on. I'm getting too fired up. I just get so fired up, guys. There's so much potential and opportunity and just general positivity in the world around us right now. I honestly get so fired up, and it's it might become an issue. You know what? No, we're going to save this. We're going to save this because it's unbelievable. Reliability is better than hours in cost. Let's go. Guys, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Oh, and sorry, whose channel is that? The pipeline is, guys, what's the pipeline? Guys, who has been here? What's the pipeline? We download the video. We transcribe the video. We have Opus pick the viral moments. It uses transcription time points to set the clip endpoints. Now it's going to send that to Perceptron, decide if it needs to be a 50-50 full zoom or classic clip. Add the hook at the top, add the captions below. Schedule to YouTube. We added agentic MCP server so it can be fully controlled by your little AI guy and you don't have to do anything on your own. I love this. I love this. Aaron, can I send this live immediately? I wish Apex was here. Aaron, Rachel, Apex, can I send this live immediately? I mean, I just need this live so that I can use it myself. Is the main thing. Oh my God. If another person asks me you're not going to go broke on API costs, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to freak out. No, we're not going to go broke on API costs. They built the APIs for us to make money off of them. Send it, do it. I want to see that. Yeah, we should dog food it. All right. We have to refine the UI. I'm obviously not going to send you guys this send to Perceptron button right now. But okay. I think that we have a setting. I literally haven't started streaming because you haven't shipped it yet. Come on. All right, guys, we have to talk about the workflow. So we could have... God, my Excali draw is becoming just like my AI psychosis. I should leave. I should never erase this. And then it's just... When we look back at this like 5 years from now, we're going to be like, this is what happened to him. This is what happened to him. This was the problem. Okay. So we have the Perceptron in there. If we have a setting for enable auto styling with Perceptron. And it needs a much better name than that. I need you guys to be here with me. I feel like you're not focusing. I feel like you guys are not focusing for a second. I need you to lock in. This is super important. I need you guys to lock in. All right. Enable auto styling with Perceptron in settings. Then every rendered clip goes through Perceptron. But Gabriel, you're 100% right. We're going to figure out the cost of things. We're going to make sure that everything's dialed in. But don't even worry about that right now, guys. Just please focus on we have to build unreal products. That's the only way we're going to be successful is if we build next level unreal products. We can figure out the cost. I promise we will figure out the cost. I promise we will figure out the cost. I promise. Every render clip goes through Perceptron and then rendered by Perceptron's choice. Perceptron's choice. Which means it's going to be a multi-render process. It's going to add a little bit of time. Because first they get rendered, the clips, and then those clips get sent to Perceptron, get re-rendered. Also, we could have a send to Perceptron button. Unreal Engine? What do you mean? I love Unreal Engine. Where did this come from? We could have a button. I don't even know if it makes sense to have the button inside the editor because, like, what? Like, if you're already in the editor, you're going to just... you know what I mean? Like, if you're already in the editor, you might as well just do it yourself. I'm going to say remove send to Perceptron from editor. Hello, what are you writing here? Is it brainstorming notes? Yes, absolutely. So we have a segment every day. Send it as is. We knew we signed up to be testers. Brandon is about to drop the sauce on us. He's about to drop the sauce on us. Absolutely. I feel it. He's about to drop the sauce on us. Okay. And I think we have it enabled by default. Enabled by default. Okay. Then we have we add this as option, add option to MCP server for Perceptron styling or just classic. Just classic Perceptron by default. Oh, I love it! Yes, but some are lazy. Magic Tool does it for you. I 100% agree. 100% agree, and I'm lazy, and I want the Magic Tool to do it for me. No buttons, you. Brandon, I thought you were going to elaborate on that a little bit more. What are you vibe coding? Right now, we are vibe coding CLIPPO, which basically takes our live stream and chops it up into shorts and automatically posts them for us on YouTube. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is what we have. I realize this looks extremely small. All right, this is a mini Greek yogurt bar. We're going to do a live taste testing. It's a Greek yogurt bar. It's supposed to be like a small little protein bar. It's unreal. It's unreal good. It has strawberry Greek yogurt filling. It tastes exactly like a chocolate covered strawberry. And it's dark chocolate. What's wrong with my fingers? I have beautiful hands. What's wrong with what's wrong with my? You talking about these from my pull-ups? I do hundreds of pull-ups a week on live stream because you guys make me do them. You talking about my calluses? These are because you guys make me do hundreds of pull-ups every week. You don't make me do them. I do them myself. I do it myself. All right, in settings, enable/disable auto styling with Perceptron. Every render clip goes through Perceptron, re-rendered by Perceptron's choice, enabled by default. Remove send to Perceptron button from editor. Add option to MCP server for Perceptron styling. Add option to MCP server to make clips with Perceptron styling or just classic. I guess Perceptron by default. I mean, we have not tested this thoroughly yet. Esteban! Never mind, I thought something is sticking on your hands. You need Olympic chalk. Should I get all chalked up in here on the keyboard? Could you imagine how funny that would be, guys, if I was down here like chalk all over my hands. Why not show the monthly recurring revenue? What do you want me to show? It's on Trust. It's on Trust MRR. Go to Trust MRR. Look at Quick Claw. I don't have talk macros on there. I don't have feel better fast on there. Go to Trust MRR. Look at CLIPPO. It's on there. This is my favorite thing when people come in here and they assume that I'm lying about making $24,000 annually. Do you think that... Do you know how crazy it would be for me to lie about making $24,000 annually? Also, it's gone down every day. Do you think I would have it going down? All right, so you are saying user will get a separate visible option of Perceptron auto edit. Yes. I was driving and couldn't type, but I think you should... I think you stick to the philosophy of user does nothing between VOD. I think so too. I think so too. You went crazy with the confetti. Ha, congrats. Oh, Mad Boy, you're out of control. Just put an overlay on the stream broken down by app, Max. People think Max got rich on 30K. I can't wait. So so guys, there's been time periods where the MRR has been, you know, well above 6 figures. I cannot wait to see the amount of hate we get on a daily basis. Because if people think I'm lying about $24,000, could you even imagine, like, if I was live streaming during the launch of Quick Claw and the annual recurring revenue was like whatever it was, $130,000, $150,000, like, people would come in and I'm telling you right now, when that goes over 6 digits, like, I might as well put a suit of armor on when I start the stream. What do you have your phone inside? It distracts you from working. I haven't looked at my phone a single time. I think that in the totality of the 25 days of streaming, guys, how many times have I looked at my phone? That's why I'm doing the streaming. Max is over the leap. 1K is the hardest to make, then 10K, then to the moon. Let's go! David King, I joined at the stream at 30K plus. The comeback is going to be generational. And then Max got to pull up to New York City for sushi. Yes, 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 yes. The New York City meetup is going to be unreal. Checked MRR says 6 active subs. You have more, though. No. Wait, it says 6 now? It doesn't say 6. Brother, why you gotta do me like that? Why do you gotta do me like that? You know what? Yesterday we had the same thing happened where right now I technically have 5 subs. Yesterday somebody came in, said that my MRR was higher on Trust MRR. And then later in the day I checked Stripe and it was higher. Bros are going to be so mad when I set my title to negative 300 ARR. You have such a clean setup. Holy macaroni. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I want to make it much better. I want, like, I talked to my fiance the other day and I want to have a much better setup for the live stream. I feel like it doesn't represent our brand well. Like it feels very just not good right now. It needs to be better, but we're going to get there as we go. It's going to get better as we go. I have to we can't just focus on like only improving the live stream. Like we have to do the Discord community. We have to do the shipping actual apps. We have to do the X. We have to do the YouTube videos. In settings, enable, disable audio styling with Perceptron. In settings, we need to add enable/disable auto styling with Perceptron. Every rendered clip goes through Perceptron, re-rendered by Perceptron's choice. Enabled by default, ? Remove send to Perceptron button from editor. I don't think it makes sense for us to have the send to Perceptron button in the editor because like you're already in the editor. You might as well just set either full zoom 50/50 or whatever. Add option to MCP server to make clips with Perceptron styling or just classic Perceptron by default ? Grill me on this. Let's get on the same page. Think about some of the side effects here. All right, guys. Max is going to have 3 Apple Studio Plays XDR when he hits... Oh, my God. We'll have 6. We'll have 6. Oh, my God. Could you even imagine? Could you imagine? Like 6 XDR displays. And so, like, there's 3 here at the bottom, and then there's 3 at the top that are kind of pointed down a little bit towards me. Yes, yes. Fresh decks, that's the life you can live with 24K ARR, baby. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm guessing you are 6'2". I'm between 6'4" and 6'5". I was 6'5". We measured me at 6'5". When Max is done with the final tweaks and starts focusing on distribution, that's when things will blow. We're really already doing distribution, believe it or not. But I see any changes like how things are processed as a workflow edit that happens as a setup option for users who want more control, want to manage costs. Absolutely. Why are you using GPT 5.5 instead of Opus 4.7? How do you market your CLIPPO to people? My live stream gets 2,500 views right now. And then the clips that CLIPPO makes of my live streams gets 130,000 views in 28 days. And so right now, that's all we're doing for marketing. Did I hear NYC meetup? Oh, God. When we hit 100K annual recurring revenue, NYC meetup. All right, anyone use Replit to vibe code? No, we don't do that. No. We talked about Carpathia already. It's absolutely insane. All right, question 1. If Perceptron fails, times out, or open router key is missing, should we silently render classic? My vote, yes, with logged warning. Question 1. Yes, of course, great idea. Question number 2. Should we rendering the same clip call Perceptron again or reuse the previous Perceptron results? My vote, call again only if timing, source, style, mode changed. Otherwise, reuse stored layout. Should re-rendering the same clip call Perceptron again or reuse the previous Perceptron result? Question 2, 100% correct. Re-rendering should only call Perceptron again if the timing, source, and style mode changed. Question number 3, should library clips store chosen layout, Perceptron confidence? Yes, definitely. For question number 3, we should store all of that. Question number 4, if auto styling is enabled and the user opens the editor, should the style button show Perceptron selected votes? My vote, yes. Question number 4, absolutely, it should show that to the user. Question number 5, should the editor have auto style button or only classic 50/50 full zoom? My vote, eventually yes, but for first pass, remove send to Perceptron and keep the 3 manual buttons. Ooh, I like the auto button. I like the auto button. For now, no auto button. I like it, but we're not doing that right now. I really like the auto button, but for now, we're not doing that right now. Just remove the send to Perceptron and keep the 3 manual buttons. Okay, if Perceptron chooses 50/50 automatically, do we trust it exactly the same way as the current button flow? For question 6, yes, definitely. We trust it. Are we okay with 1 Perceptron API call per rendered clip? If a batch creates 10 clips, that's 10 extra vision calls before rendering. Yikes, we do need to figure out how much that's going to cost. Are we okay with 1 Perceptron API call per rendered clip? For question number 7, for now, yes. I will figure out the cost and make sure that's doable. All right, the clean product rule I'd implement is auto style enabled by default. Perceptron runs automatically for normal rendered flows. Manual editor choice overrides auto. MCP can force classic or use auto account default. If Perceptron fails or is uncertain, render classic. Let's get this all coded in. Let me guess, you are 25 years old. Let's go. I love to hear that. Fire me up. Fire me up. Yes, I'm 25, guys. Fire me up. Wait, no. Wait for me. No. Wait, guys. No. Are the T1000s ready yet? Fire up the T1000s! Big Nate Doggy is here. Let's go. Big Nate Doggy is here. Let's go. Nate, you missed the confetti. Others in chat will tell you the confetti was unbelievable this morning. He is 25 and 6'5". Minimum. Bare minimum. Quantum says, I'm a little hop, skip, and a jump across the ocean, but I'll be there. Amir says, I vibe coded the whole SaaS with Replit. It's expensive, though. Yeah, it's just... I'm such like a coder boy. I'm such a coder boy, and Replit is too non-coder boy for me. All right, Quantum says, I forgot to mention I checked out Cloudflare's email sender. So much better than my current setup of Zoho plus Resend. Hopefully, I'll get it set up. Let's go! Quantum, I don't remember if you have an agent set up. If you have like a... Is Google I.O. right now? Quantum, I don't remember if you have an AI agent set up yet or not. But if you do, Get a token from Cloudflare and give it to your AI agent, and it's unreal. Your agent can use 100% of Cloudflare's all of their services. I mean, it's so optimized for agentic use. CLIPPO, clip that. Max pulling up to the Big Apple when he hits 100K in recurring revenue. Hell yes. Hell yes. All right, this is taking forever, dude. Pull up the goals. That's right. Where did we leave off on StreamFit yesterday? And why are we calling it StreamFit when it's CLIPPO Fit? All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fire up another. We'll fire up one more Codex agent, and we're gonna get CLIPPO Fit shipped, guys. Codex. New update, guys. New Codex update. And yes, I'm updating Codex well. I have a Codex run going. 5 minutes. I've thought about also live streaming an iOS app build, but if the app I build pops off, then my viewers will know exactly how to duplicate what I built. Makes me hesitant. Not a single person will ever do that. And if they do, they will never have the distribution or the first mover advantage that you have. And even if you didn't live stream it, I'm going to say there is a 99.999999999% chance that everybody in this live chat could duplicate what you built. I'm sorry. And that has nothing to do with you. It just has to do with the ability for anyone to ship anything right now is massive. The biggest moat we have is distribution and you actually doing things. Literally the biggest moat in the world right now is that people don't actually do anything, ever. I plan on doing a little more research, but yeah, it looks perfect. Thanks for the tip. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Can you please do a deep dive on this StreamFit application? And I need to know what we have left here in terms of being able to get this app set up as a lead magnet so that my users can download it from a lead magnet page. Be ultra brief in your response. And yeah, that's it. All right, let's fucking go. iOS finally approved my app after 3 tries, and I'm about to start streaming the distribution process soon. Let's go! Did you just get the notification on App Store Connect? Are you gonna hit it live right away, or are you gonna wait? Dude, congratulations. Is that your first iOS app, by the way? In 3 tries, if this is your first iOS app, 3 tries is unbelievable. I think my first iOS app was 6 tries before they approved me. I cannot believe how long this is taking to make the edits to settings. It's really scaring me. Says map settings plan, render and MCP flows, add persistent auto styling setting, run Perceptron at render time with caching, remove editor Perceptron button, add MCP style options, add test and run suite. But wait, people do a lot like talk excessively about token cost. Oh man. You know what I'm going to add? I'm going to add underneath my annual recurring revenue is I'm going to add token cost. Do they give feedback on why they declined you? Yes, absolutely. They do big time. They give you a full rundown of like You need to change this per rule 5.3 extension 5BC. And then you make those changes. And it's really funny because sometimes you'll make those changes and then they'll be like, oh yeah, we also forgot this too. My app QuickClaw, the last app that I made, QuickClaw, I passed review the first time. I one-shotted review. That was the only time I've ever one-shotted a review ever. I really think like the age of your account comes into play. So like if you have an older iOS account and you've shipped multiple apps and passed review multiple times, then they start just like getting a little bit more lenient. But like if you're brand new and it's your first app, then they're going to be like, nope. Mad Boy, you got to keep me updated on the Google I/O. I need somebody with the Google I/O up on the third monitor and keep me updated on what's going on over there. All right, so this is could have an overlay that's rolling cost to clip this stream, CLIPPO, money versus Opus clips. That would be so savage, wouldn't it? That would be the most savage thing ever, but I love that. All right, guys, here's the issue, is that I haven't done a single push-up yet, and we're supposed to be doing push-ups today. I set up the push-up counter. Oh, why don't we use... Oh, we can't because we're developing on it right now. I would use the app because the app works, but I have my own custom push-up counter. It was not counting the push-ups. Not 70. That does not say 70. I don't believe that says 70. Why is that not saying any push-ups? All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the push-up counter. Why did this not count any push-ups? I better lock in. Quantum, you're right. I need to lock in. It counted 2? It says 0 push-ups done. It says 0 push-ups done. We had what is the correct command to you look hella Jewish, not gonna lie. Yo, is that good? I don't even know if that's good. Okay, the big gal. The big not the big gal, the big Al says, "Sup, bro? I'm new here. What are you working on? What are your goals?" Okay, so we are vibe coding every day until we buy our family a house. We are at $24,000 in annual recurring revenue. We need to get to $250,000 in annual recurring revenue. Currently, we are building a new app that we shipped live on stream. The whole thing has been shipped live on stream, and over the last week, we have taken it from $0 in annual recurring revenue to $2,220 in annual recurring revenue, and it's also been chopping our live stream up, and it's really like a personal tool that we built. It's called CLIPPO. It's taking our live stream and it makes it into shorts and automatically posts them on my YouTube channel for me. All right. LOL. Where was your bar mitzvah? I don't remember it. Come on. What do they say in the Diamond District? What do they say? Mazelito? Mazelito. Mazelito. That's what they say. They say, Mazelito. Hold on. Man, I hope that's not some sort of slur. I hope that's not some sort of slur. Yeah, no. Mazelito means like good luck or something like that. CLIPPO is going to make an insane short of the confetti, right? Absolutely. It's going to make an insane short of the confetti, absolutely. I thought they said shop. They said shop at Trax New York City. Yeah, no, Trax definitely says Mazelito. They're like, can you do 7,500? And he's like, no, I'll do 7,000. He's like, all right, meet me at 7,250. And then they're like, all right, 7,250, Mazelito. That's how they do it. The thrill of that in the Diamond District must be unreal. The thrill of working the Diamond District, like you're buying a Rolex over here, you're buying a diamond over here, you're going down the way, you're like, I just got this for $12,000. I can do 13.1 on this right now. It's probably worth figuring out if something is a slur before you say it. I knew it's not a slur. Sort of. For the full stack stream push up. Okay. I think that the refresh rate or the tracking is like too slow now on the push-up for it to actually count the reps. But I'm not exactly sure. It says your actual angles are fine. If the angles are fine, then we should be counting the reps, I'm thinking. Dopamine speedrunning, absolutely. That is just absolute dopamine speedrunning. All right, let's see if this is done over here. All right, so it finished adding the Perceptron settings. And then 45 watching at the moment. Don't forget to share with your socials as well, people, and hit that like button. Please hit the like button, send it over to your friend, join the Discord community, get involved, introduce yourself. Hey, get on the newsletter. Do everything you can. Do everything you can, guys. All right, local server is up on port 8000. I'm hitting the health endpoint once it confirms response before I wrap up. Oh, you're right that if angles are fine, reps should count, but there's a second gate I glossed over. Look at the push-up counter. Forced fail when pose equals low vis, top ready and bottom ready are forced to false regardless of the smooth angle. So when you go bottom, top during the upward push, that's a one line change at... No, don't add the FPS line or anything like that. Just make it so that if the angles are correct, then it counts the rep. Like, even if it's low visibility, but it's getting a good angle reading and the angles are correct for the reps, then the reps should be counted. All right, it is counting reps, but overlay is not tracking multiple or disconnected source of truth. I'm looking at the logs. I am checking to make sure we have push-up overlay. Copy, okay. Refresh. Okay, I changed the overlay URL, but I don't think it was wrong. All right, I'm going to reset it. Let's reset this thing. Let's restart the push-up server. And let's see if we're live. Come on! Why only 3? Why only 3? Yo, this bathroom cam kills me. This bathroom cam absolutely kills me. Why is it not? Why? Yo, security guy, what's up? How you doing? Maybe I just have to go slower, guys. All right, let me see if I can hack it. I'm going to hack it with my own body. I'm going to hack it with my own body, guys. Okay. Have it calibrate for starting position. Have it beep or make a sound when it's stabilized. Then start the count. I fixed the push-ups of mine that way. Yeah, I have that in the app that we're building. But the problem is, since we're building the app, I can't really have it open at the same time. There we go. There we go. The major thing is that the form, I thought it was funny when I made this, that the form has to be like perfectly dialed in order for it to count. Oscar! Oscar, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. All right, we have to keep going. We have to keep going. Get this off my stream. All right, app is running locally. Let's refresh. All right, under settings. Clipping behavior, auto styling, let perception choose classic 50/50 or full zoom for new renders. That's automatically enabled. So basically we need to go to my YouTube. We need to grab a clip. We need to grab a clip. Michael! What is up? Brandon says add failure mode that says if body detected and no push-ups counted, check the last cached reps and determine with less strict gates the reps not counted. See, it's tough because I don't want to bring it down too much, guys. I want it to force me to do perfect push-ups. I don't want to get sloppy with them. Just joining. What are you doing today? We added Perceptron to CLIPPO. So basically, it can automatically create a full zoom clip that's zoomed in on my face. And then also, it can do a 50/50 that will automatically make the 50/50 zoomed in on my face and the content of detail. So we're going to test it right now. I feel like we should just add the auto mode in because now I can't showcase to you guys since we took away the Perceptron button. I can't showcase you guys it working because I took it out. Okay, can you please add an auto button that is in the same toggle with the 50/50 full zoom and classic? Add a fourth option for auto that when you click it, it automatically sends it to Perceptron and renders it inside the editor. So after that's live, we'll have the ability to click auto there, and then it'll automatically decide if the clip is better, classic, 50/50, or full zoom, and also set the areas that should be either the 50/50 or the full zoom. And then it should also do this automatically when you add in a new stream. Oh my God, we have Mark Andreessen on Joe Rogan right now. Guys, we have Google I.O. to watch. We have Mark Andreessen on Joe Rogan. We have Anthropic partnering with Cloudflare and bringing Carpathy on board. We have CLIPPO adding Perceptron. Whoa, this is a game changer for real. That matches the short format very well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I like the 50/50 a lot too. We're going to check the 50/50 out in 1 second here. Once it adds this auto button in. David Kang says, Max is having FOMO while building. I absolutely am. If you got to add a bot that scans and gives you updates on big AI news while it's locked in. I know, I really do. I really do. That'd be sick. That'd be really sick. Michael, what are you doing today? What are you working on? What do you got going on over there? I know you're always tinkering on something. All right, says the front end path is wired. I'm going to make one back end adjustment too. So clicking auto in the editor doesn't waste a second Perceptron call. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have an app, not a lead magnet funnel yet. Fix Mac release current DMG's mount, but bundled app fails code sign verification. Every time I see a good form push-up, it brings joy to my heart. Thanks, Max. Let's go, Oscar. Oh, Quatsub, you already have the bot set up. Where are you having it scrape the news from? Because I feel like X has everything first, but it's hard to get anything from X. It's like difficult to get anything from X. Also, why is GPT-5.5 slowing us down this much? All right, I guess while this is taking for, oh no, it's done now. Restarting the local server so you can try the auto style button in the editor. All right, Michael says, I built a Vimeo clone today. It's bonkers what you can do today. Canceling my Vimeo account at renewal. Vimeo. What is Vimeo doing now? I don't know what that means. So you made like your own YouTube? Super Grok into Hermes. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. That would work. That would work. Because does SuperGrok actually have access to everybody's tweets? Is that the ultimate workaround for not paying for API? All right, so we're going to test out the first run of... We're going to test out the first run of Perceptron going from the actual render. So I'm going to just grab the stream from yesterday that was only like an hour or something like that. And it's going to take a little while to render, but that's fine. All right, Vimeo sold... I had no idea Stainless is joining Anthropic also. Vimeo sold for a cool $1 billion with a B. Billion. Vimeo was sold to the European tech conglomerate Bending Spoons for $1.38 billion, the all-cash deal, which delisted Vimeo from the NASDAQ. Valued the video hosting platform at $7.85 per share. MetaCafe, anyone remembers? No, I don't. It's a private video hosting platform with HLS adaptive streaming. Because Vimeo started off as a YouTube competitor, right? Am I right there? All right, Big Quantum says, I don't give it a specific place. It scans tens of sites and finds things it hasn't already told me about. Gives me auto updates on news articles it already told me and I was interested in. So do you have it do it multiple times a day, or do you have it do it as news breaks? Ignacio! Get them every day at 9 a.m. with updates at 2 p.m. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. That's what I'm going to do too. Saludos desde Argentina. Hold up. Saludo desde Argentina. How was that? Salud! Guatemala, let's go! You guys will know I've really made it because I'll have a house in Playa del Carmen. I'll have a separate house in Playa del Carmen on the beach. That's how you guys will really know I've made it. That sounded Japanese, lol. Oh, guys, we should just get cracked out of our mind and start learning a second language on stream, too. That would be good. Make one. It's super easy. It's already in my Discord. I speak to Hermes on and a couple friends' Discord. All right. Can you please go to Clipper Claw landing page? It's in the apps folder, and there is a landing page set up for the lead magnet. We're going to use Cloudflare to send the email. I'd like to host the app in GitHub releases. Says I'll inspect the existing Clipper Claw lead magnet page first. All right. So when I render these post render, it should send them to Perceptron, and then it should decide which style to make the end clip. In theory. Yeah, scraping tools for X are just not good. They're awful. They're really awful, guys. All right, so we have our lead magnet being built. I'm probably going to make some posts on X and Reddit about our lead magnet. Then we have our new Perceptron feature. I will make some shorts going over the Perceptron feature, and we can post those on all the regular places, YouTube and on X. We need to add in more social media sites. We need to make it clear that you can scrape from Twitch, YouTube, wherever. And actually test those all out to make sure they work flawlessly. We need to add the ability to add other social media sites to automatically post to, like TikTok and Instagram Reels, I think are the no-brainers that we add right now. Once we have all of that, then we're going to schedule our product hunt release for V1 of CLIPPO. And so we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do for that. We're going to have to make a banger video that gets posted on YouTube and X. That'll be funny. That'll be entertaining. That'll be 100 times better than the last video we made for the launch of CLIPPO. Then I think we should probably live stream the product hunt launch, at least a portion of it, not like a 24-hour stream or something like that. And that's all I have for now. That's all I have for now. Instagram lives too. Oh, you mean me live streaming on Instagram? No, not that. I just mean adding Instagram Reels to CLIPPO so that CLIPPO can distribute to Instagram and TikTok. Because right now, CLIPPO only distributes to YouTube. Oh, wait, did this not? Oh, no. It does not seem like this worked at all. Did it actually send it to... I don't think it actually sent it to Perceptron. I just did a full live stream clip. And you can look at the logs, but I don't think that it sent it to Perceptron at all. Because there's plenty of clips that it should have done 50-50 on, and there's nothing there. Can you check the logs for the server running at 8,000 and see what it says? Like these should have been turned into 50-50. You know? Like if I hit auto, let's see what happens. 1/4 of the way to 100 days S get it. Jesus, that's horrific. I told you this is going to get worse before it Okay. That's when my mic was all fucked up. All right, let's try auto. Oh, wait, if you could find a way into the instant live stream clippers where they post stream clips like 5 minutes after they happen for big streamers, CLIPPO will explode. How come everybody says that? How come everybody says like post a clip 5 minutes after it happened? Because like my schedule is completely filled with clips. Does it matter? I mean, we can totally add that. But I feel like everybody keeps saying that. And I feel like I'm missing something. Because, like, the clips are scheduled and they're getting posted all the time right now. Right? Because, like, yesterday's clips from the live stream are scheduled to be posted today and tomorrow and whatever. But is there some sort of benefit, are we thinking, to having, like, the clip be like ultra fresh from live stream that's currently happening? No, I mean, will CLIPPO be able to process Instagram streams too? I don't know. That's a good question. Might be a good selling point though for priority delivery. Yeah, I mean, I think it has to be a good selling point because everybody asks about it, so I think that it has to be pretty good. My biggest mentor in the past when I've asked them for other projects. Because there is people out there that take big streamers clips, edit them in a couple minutes and post them on TikTok literally 5 minutes after they happen on stream. All the clip posters want to be first for views. Oh, okay. That completely makes sense now. Now I 100% understand what you're saying. So this is more for someone who they're making money off of making clips of other people's content. And if you're the first person to put out, like, it doesn't matter for me, for like, if we're talking about me as an ICP, it doesn't matter. But for someone like who's making a living off of making clips off of big streamers, then that's massive. Like, you need to be able to immediately, like, say, clip that moment where so-and-so did that and post it, because if you're going to be the first person to have that clip out, then you're obviously going to get all the views on that. Would you see a course details for me? It's for my college, and tell me, should I do that course or not? It's BSc and computer science. Oh man. I have a crazy opinion on college right now. We're going to position it as grow your live likes equals algo pushes you as you work out. I think yeah, you can send it to me and I'll look at it. I'm not the person to ask about that. I went to college and I have a degree, but I have a degree in business information systems, guys. Not a single thing I learned about coding or doing any of that came from my degree. And I don't know. If you 100% are either want to buy some insurance, which I don't even know if it's insurance anymore. I literally don't even know if it's insurance anymore. Yeah, it takes out ums and ahs. Yes, it does. Like, we need to add all this stuff to the landing page. The fact that it takes out ums and ahs, all that. Yeah. I don't know how valuable college is right now. I tried to work a job for, says it's a crazy opinion, but it sounds pretty base to me. Well, it's crazy because I don't want to offend people that are in school right now, like Mr. Random 2935. You know, and if you have a plan, then stick to your plan and follow your plan through to the end. You're already in school. You need to get the degree, get it done, okay? But the best job offer that I've ever gotten was because it was an insane job offer. And it's crazy that I didn't stay there. I took the job for a week and I left. I met with the CEO of a very large tech company, and they offered me a job. The guy said literally verbatim, let me know how much money you want to make. And I left in 1 week because I want to build my own thing. I love making content. I love building my own apps. I love doing marketing. I love being like, every effort I put into all of this stuff directly benefits me. You know, so like if that is your end goal, if that's your end goal to build an audience and ship apps and do all that, then obviously college is like probably not the right course. But also, even if you want to get a job, the best job offer I've ever gotten was because the guy saw what I was doing on X and basically was like, I want you in-house working with my team, and made me an offer that I accepted. And I went and worked with his team, and I realized that working remote for a bigger company that's not my own thing just did not satisfy my ambitions. And so I left the position because I don't want to be like 85 years old. I don't want to be 95 years old and be like, what would have happened if I gave it my all? Instead of just like taking the job and whatever. Man, the more I know how you think, the more I resonate with you, brother. I've always wanted to do my own thing, never had a job. Yeah. I appreciate that, Oscar. That means the world. It depends on the type of person you are, I guess. It depends on the type of person you are, but it's hard to say go to college because literally you could probably get a better job offer by busting your ass on YouTube and X, shipping like a madman, showing that you know how to do marketing, showing up every single day. You know what I mean? And your DMs will be filled with opportunities. You will have more opportunities than you know what to do with. And I know because I have them in my DMs. People reaching out to you saying, come work with us. Like, I love what you're doing. We want you in-house. That's just what happens. You show up every single day. You ship products. You make money. You market them. And you don't quit for years on end. And then you have a resume that's 1,000 times more powerful than I took a course. What you learn at college will be out of date by the time you come out of it and it's completed. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And like, if I am a CEO, right? If CLIPPO becomes massive, and I'm trying to hire someone, dude, I am finding the psychopath on X that has been shipping products, making money, doing marketing, is using the latest tools, making videos, live streaming, vibe coding. I am hiring that psychopath all day long because I know that he has something wrong with him where he's showing up every single day relentlessly versus like taking the gamble on somebody that's like, I have a degree, I'm here, this is like my first gig or whatever. Tyrone! Brother, that tweet that you put out the other day was amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That honestly means the world. Rescale on the daily, forward motion, time for tokens, turn tokens into money. Yes. The only things that are still relevant for college is where you need a certificate to be able to practice. Yes, that's such a good point. If you want to become a doctor or a surgeon, then you need to go to college. The thought of working for CLIPPO or one of your SaaS companies is a motivator. Let's go! Let's do it, Brandon. Let's make it happen. Come on. All right, there are 2 Python servers bound to port 81000. One is an older process. Great. And one is a current. Your browser curl is hitting the old process first. All right. You codecs to run kill, ran kill 376080. All right, so we basically ran it on an old process. The world needs, I agree, but for me, college is about learning. I feel like college can get you into a good mentality for the working world. I agree, but for me, college isn't about learning. I feel like college can, dude, that is 100% correct. Like grades and stuff like that are a good, like, I don't think that grades even really show intelligence that much. Like, grades show if you are able to be organized enough to do the homework and study for the test. Like, that's what grades show to me. And then that carries over to somebody who's going to be good at a job or good at just anything in life. If you're able to, the world needs plumbers, become a plumber. Hell yeah, brother. Once AI just completely shatters everything, I'm going to be a farmer or something like that. Like, I'm going to have like some cows, and I'm going to be live streaming myself, like making some cheese, like some like real artisanal cheese. Like, it's going to be such a 180. Like, you guys were watching me vibe coding, and now you're watching me make artisanal goat cheese. Yes, sir, no problem. I meant every word I said because it's true. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so the next render from should hit the current code path and go through Perceptron. The clips are already rendered from the live stream. Will need to be re-rendered if you want Perceptron on styling applied to them. Okay, jeez, oh man. So we're gonna refresh this. That never went to Perceptron was the issue. We will take this live stream and we will re-render it, guys. Analyze. All right, it's a little different here in the UK, but before college and university, I was a wreck and didn't care about anything. College and then uni turned my mentality from not caring to working my ass off money. That's amazing. I love that. Yes, you have good memory or are good at copying during the copy. You're sick. Less about the grades, more about the effort. Exactly. Exactly. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this finish rendering. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom and grab a bar. All right, we have a perfect bar. These are unbelievable. If you guys haven't had these, they're like so good. And it's just like all like just good ingredients. Peanut butter, honey, non-fat dry milk, dried whole egg powder, rice protein, kale, flaxseed, rosehip, orange, lemon, papaya, tomato, apple, alfalfa, celery, kelp. It's just good shit. Organic. Quantum, that was probably a little bit of... It was not a little bit. It was a lot of bit of you too, though. Like, yeah, college probably helped with that, providing the format for you to do that. But you had to make the internal decision and do the work. Sorry, guys. My dogs are going absolutely ballistic right now. As they do. The Vibe CEO. All right, so this should be sending it to Perceptron, guys, and giving us back the clips auto-formatted. Hopefully, in theory. Oh, Oscar, it's insanely high calorie. It's 340 calories and 20 grams of protein. But it's good for like right now when I'm streaming. This one's a little crazy.
$4,000 in annual recurring revenue on day 24 of.
This one's better.
I told you guys it's going to get.
We have some
worse
fine
before it
tuning to
gets
do.
better, but this is vibe coding until I buy my family a house.
Change your LinkedIn
Not
job
vibe
to
coding
Chief
until
Vibes
things get
Officer.
hard and you give up.
We have a little bit of fine tuning to do. I think because I set it to like zoom on the face, it's like too tight in some of these clips. Like this needs to be zoomed out a tiny bit. This is good. I like this style. It's got my face talking right here. And then we have the MRR graph here at the bottom. That's perfect. That's nice. This one's same thing. This one's really nice. My face talking, and it has the clean annual recurring revenue at the bottom.
Technically, we're 2% of the way.
The other thing is that this clip was only from a hour-long live stream. So it really had to like scrape the barrel to get a good clips. Versus like I bet you if we had a 5-hour live stream that we put in here, like maybe it would put together better clips. Because it would just have more to choose from. All right, so let's set this to a beta mode off by default. All right. Let's set the Perceptron setting to off by default and add in like a beta tag or something like that. Live beta tag on the setting, so that users know this is something we're actively working on. Anyway, it's time for me to go get locked in myself. Had some feedback from my first customer. I need to go fix it and work on. Yes. I love to hear it. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Let's go. In the future, are you adding the ability to have different clipping personalities like Alex Hormozi, tight, punchy copy, or comedy? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. For now, you can change the system prompt. But we're going to need to add styles. And we're also going to need to add, yeah, like basic style templates for like the captions, the hook and stuff like that. And then personalities. Kind of like a soul file for an agent. All right, so this says fit.html now post to API fit sign up. This is for our lead magnet. Setup worker now emails GitHub release download links via Cloudflare email service. Added deploy notes in signup worker readme.md. Ignored Wrangler. Thank you so much, Ram. I appreciate it. That means the world, brother. Node check passed. npm run deploy. Wrangler warns it is outdated. Left. Upload signed notarized DMGs. Can you please get the DMG signed and notarized? I have all the info for my developer account in the .env file. Do not leak that. I am live streaming. I gotta change the music up here. We gotta bring the vibe up. Here we go. All right, done. Change. Perceptron auto styling now defaults to off on backend config. Settings UI now shows live beta besides auto schedule. All right, let's check it out and see what it looks like. As you know that GPT-5.5's UI design sometimes is just not good. All right, this is fine though. I don't really want to have the, I don't know about having the save button. Like, I think I'd rather just have it. I would rather have it just, like, not have to hit the button after you do the toggle. The toggle should save automatically. Can we get rid of the save and the classic by default text? And then can we have the toggle automatically save so you don't have to hit the button? It doesn't really make sense to hit the toggle and then hit save afterwards. Like, the toggle should just auto save. All right, do you want to allow checking the keychain search list for signing? I will not print or expose any .env secrets. Yes, proceed. Would you like to run the following command? Yes, proceed. Come on, guys. All right, done. Auto styling card now shows the toggle. Okay. When are you adding one-handed push-ups to CLIPPO fit? I need you to wake up! We need some one-handed. Could you imagine? The one-handed should count as 10 regular ones, or at least 5 regular ones. All right, so style with Perceptron. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's see what this says about. It says the build is now signing with developer ID. Identity has entered the custom notarization hook. I'm waiting for Apple's notary response. Okay. What are some of the awarenesses we need to have before I push this live to the server? Sweet, what's up? What's up, Sweet? All right, the build is now signing with developer ID identity and has entered the custom notarization hook. I'm waiting for Apple's notary response. Cool. Can you please push and commit all of the changes to GitHub? Can I code with you? Yes, I wish you would. I wish you would. All right, Apple's notarization is still pending. There's no error output. Okay. Let's get this opened up. Oh, it's npm start. All right, so this is looking great. Super streamlined. Hello, can I go to you? What app do you use? Right now we are using Ghosty. And inside of Ghosty Terminal, we are using Claude Code with Opus 4.7 and GPT and Codex with GPT 5.5. Okay, says, I just finished up with work meetings. What new features have you shipped already? So, okay, we added a lot. We actually added a lot today. But we basically added, so Perceptron can see the videos now. And it can do these 50-50 videos automatically. So like this video was originally... This video was originally like this. This is the default, right? You can see it better here. So at the time of render, so there's no extra work for the end user, but at the time of render, it can go in and figure out where the face box is and where the details are on the screen, and automatically create the 50/50 view for the user. And it's nice because you won't even have to come into the editor to make this at all. Like, you can just enable the Perceptron feature, and then it will it'll set up this 50/50 view for you. It can also do zoom. So like this one would be a good candidate for full zoom. So let's hit auto and see if it hits the full zoom on this. Can you send a link in the chat where to download it? Where to download CLIPPO, or where to, because CLIPPO is a web app. CLIPPO is a web app, and it's the first link in the description down below, getclippo.com. So, okay, it automatically did the full zoom on this one, and it knows where to put the full zoom.
Shipping apps and stuff, and you are going to be trying to make content on the internet, I can't even tell you how stressful it is.
So this is insanely nice because right now oh, you're on Twitch. Sorry, hold on. It's getclippo.com. So this is really nice because currently all the clips were just this classic view. And now, like, my shorts, instead of them all looking exactly like this, they'll be all different. They'll be full zoom, 50/50, this classic view. Like, very high quality. Oh, the program you're coding in? It's just Ghosty. This is Ghosty. I don't know where Ghosty is. Ghosty is ghosty.org. Just search Ghosty on Google. Why don't you use VS Code much better? I used VS Code like 10 years ago. All right, run. I think everybody starts off in VS Code. That was the OG. Perceptron is an LLM. Perceptron is just like Opus 4.7, GPT 5.5. It's just an LLM. It's an API endpoint. What are the benefits of using Ghosty? I don't imagine how you can have a better CLI. For me, the only benefit of Ghosty is that there's nothing added to it. Like, you can literally just put a theme on it, and you can do some like nice window view here, and that's it. There's nothing added to it. Like, VS Code was fun back in the day, because you had all these extensions and all this stuff. But I think you get to a point eventually, like with coding, where you want nothing between you, the AI, and the code. You want just like as raw of an experience as possible. That's why when I was talking about building the terminal that allows you to pull up your agents directly on the server, I like that idea, because then you're just coding straight to production. Water check. I'm way behind on water today. I just use the standard Windows CLI. The Windows CLI, that's hardcore. That is super hardcore. All right, don't you just love checking your codex usage, seeing it at 6% and then refreshing, and it's at 100, best feeling ever. I've never checked my usage one time. There's no link to Perceptron. You just go to OpenRouter. You just go to OpenRouter and get yourself an API key. All right, it says Apple accepted both DMG submissions in their processing. In case you guys don't understand what's going on with that, it says, like when you make a Mac app, Apple's so great. When you make a Mac app, you have to have a Apple developer account, and then you basically sign and notarize the app. Otherwise, what happens is when somebody tries to run the app on their Mac, it pops up like this red flag that's like, this is an untrusted developer. You're installing an app from an untrusted developer. Are you sure you want to do this? Which nobody likes that. That's a bad experience. I'm on the $20 plan. I need to level up like you. So you are maxing out the $20 plan then? Because we were wondering that. We were wondering if people were actually maxing that out or not. But I guess people do. Because I guess, because like the $100 plan, you cannot max that out. I can't even max my Claude Pro plan, LOL, and I'm using it a lot. I know. I've never maxed it out. I feel like if you're maxing it out, like you're just not, I don't know. Like I feel like it saves a lot of tokens when I do that thing where I have it grill me. Like you guys notice a lot lately, I'll ask the LLM to grill me. And that way there, we're one-shotting, like, I don't even know how much stuff have been one-shotting lately. Like we probably have a 90% one-shot rate. Because before it writes any code, I give it an idea of what I want. I have it grill me with usually like 10 questions. That way there it gets a really good understanding of what it wants. And it usually comes up with stuff that's better than I would ever even think of. Claude Design is a whole other story though. I can't even create anything real there. Yeah, I've heard that Claude Design like burns tokens like insane. All right. So Basically, we added Perceptron. The clips are about to get literally one order of magnitude better for our short form clips. We have signed and notarized CLIPPO Fit. So that's ready to get added as a downloadable lead magnet. From here, I need to pull the CLIPPO backend to CLIPPO, so the Perceptron thing is live. And then I need to actually host the app and set up I need to link it to the Cloudflare email service so that it emails the person when we get their email, saves their email, and there's a downloadable link for the actual fitness stream fitness tracker. But we're going to end stream off there today. We have gone as far as we can go for now. I'm going to go have an amazing lunch. I have taco meat with black beans on top of white rice with a little bit of Greek yogurt, some hot sauce, and some salt. Upstairs, ready to go, waiting for me to heat up. I'm going to do a little bit extra work after that. And then we're going to be back online tomorrow at 10:30 Eastern. And we are going to keep pushing. We are going to keep pushing. Let's go with the black beans. Let's go. So thank you so much, my friends, for being here. Humble, thank you. Humble says, just reheated stew rocking. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Humble, thank you for being here. Gabriel, thank you so much for being here. Okay, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Guys, it means the absolute world to me. Oh, Max is going to get to pull up to the New York City meet shredded. Let's go. Oscar, thank you for being here. David, thank you for being here. Let's go. What I heard is protein on top of protein and protein. Yes. Smoke says, hell yeah, Godstream. Have a good day, all. Let's go. Another killer session. Pleasure, pleasure. Have a great rest of the day. All right, peace out, my friends. Thank you so much, Brandon, if you're still here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Michael, I'll see you later. Thank you.